Cardi B goes nuts after Stefon Diggs' shocking wedding decision. Fans can't believe what happened next. The internet absolutely erupted the moment whispers began circulating about Stefon Diggs' sudden and unexpected wedding decision. What started as a quiet, private conversation behind closed doors quickly spiraled into a full-blown celebrity meltdown once Cardi B found out, and when she did, all hell broke loose. According to multiple insiders close to the situation, Cardi B was not prepared for what she heard. Collision the moment everything changed. Late one evening, while Cardi was already emotionally drained from a long day of work and family responsibilities, she received a call that would flip her entire world upside down. Stefon Diggs, calm but firm, reportedly told her he had made a final decision about marriage, and it wasn't the fairy tale timing Cardi believed they were moving toward. Sources say the words barely finished leaving his mouth before Cardi lost it. Her voice cracked. Her breathing changed. Then came the explosion. Face screaming in fear, "Are you serious right now?" Those close enough to hear the aftermath described Cardi pacing back and forth, hands in her hair, eyes wide with disbelief. This wasn't just about a wedding, this was about expectations, promises, and emotional investment. She allegedly shouted questions that stunned everyone in the room. So all those talks meant nothing? You let me believe something else. You really gonna do this like this? For Cardi, this decision felt less like a discussion and more like a bomb dropped without warning. Broken heart tears, anger, and total chaos. What followed wasn't just anger, it was raw emotional chaos. Cardi reportedly broke down in tears, swinging between rage and heartbreak within seconds. One insider said, she was crying, yelling, laughing bitterly, then crying again. It was intense. At one point, she allegedly slammed her phone down and screamed, "The world is gonna hear about this." And she wasn't bluffing. Mobile phone, the internet starts connecting the dots. Not long after, fans noticed subtle but very telling signs. Cardi posting cryptic messages about men changing plans overnight. Emotional captions hinting at fake futures. Sudden unfollows, then refollows. Deleted posts within minutes. Social media detectives went into overdrive. Hashtag Cardi vs Diggs began trending. Fans flooded the comments with one question. Backhand index pointing right, did Stefon just change the wedding plans? Brain, what really set Cardi off? Insiders say it wasn't just what Stefon decided, it was how he decided it. Cardi reportedly felt blindsided, believing major life choices like marriage should be mutual, emotional, and deeply discussed. Instead, she felt like she was being informed, not included. One source close to Cardi revealed. She felt disrespected. Not unloved, disrespected. And for Cardi, that's unforgivable. Fire, a private argument turned public war. Things escalated quickly. Friends tried calming her down. Family members stepped in. But once Cardi reaches that emotional edge, there's no mute button. She allegedly warned Stefon. "If you think you can play with me and walk away clean, you don't know who you're dealing with." Whether that was heartbreak talking or a real warning, nobody knows. Ring the wedding decision that shook everything. So what was Stefon Diggs' decision? Sources claim it involved delaying or restructuring marriage plans, possibly choosing a quieter, more private route, or even stepping back entirely due to pressure, timing, or career focus. But for Cardi, it sounded like pulling the rug out from under a future she already pictured vividly. To her, it wasn't caution, it was retreat. Tornado where things stand now. As of now, both sides are keeping quiet publicly, but behind the scenes, tensions are off the charts. Some insiders say reconciliation talks are happening. Others believe Cardi's trust has been shattered beyond repair. One thing is certain. This wasn't a small argument. This wasn't a misunderstanding. This was a turning point. Police car light, final word. Cardi B didn't just go nuts, she went emotional, protective, furious, and heartbroken all at once. When dreams clash with reality, especially under the spotlight, the fallout is never quiet. And if history tells us anything, when Cardi feels betrayed, the world hears about it. Warning: fictional entertainment story, for dramatic storytelling only. Cardi B goes nuts after Stef Diggs' shocking wedding decision. The internet didn't just react, it erupted. What started as a quiet rumor bubbling under the surface of social media suddenly turned into a full-blown emotional wildfire when whispers spread that Cardi B had been blindsided by a wedding decision made by Stef Diggs, and the fallout was nothing short of explosive. No press conference. No polished statement. No PR buffer. Just raw emotion, public chaos, and a reaction so intense that fans instantly knew, this wasn't just gossip anymore. She found out like we did, flushed face. According to insiders, Cardi didn't receive a calm phone call or a private heads-up. Instead, she allegedly learned about Diggs' wedding decision the same way millions of fans did, online. A cryptic post. A subtle ring emoji. A congratulatory comment from someone who shouldn't have been congratulating yet. Within minutes, screenshots spread like wildfire. And just as fast, Cardi's energy shifted. Those close to her say the room went silent, then loud, very loud. She wasn't crying at first, one insider claimed. She was pacing. Talking fast. Laughing in disbelief. Then boom, she snapped. Cardi didn't just react. She went nuclear fire. This wasn't sadness. This wasn't quiet heartbreak. This was Cardi B in full GOFF mode. Sources say she felt disrespected, humiliated, and most of all, played. The idea that such a life-changing decision could be made without a private conversation reportedly hit her like betrayal wrapped in shock. Phones were slammed. Voices were raised. Friends scrambled to calm her down, unsuccessfully. "You don't blindside someone like that," she allegedly yelled. "Especially someone who stood by you when nobody else did." The live that changed everything eyes. Then came the moment fans won't forget. Cardi jumped online. No makeup filter. No carefully chosen words. Just emotion spilling out faster than anyone could process. Her voice cracked between anger and disbelief. At times she laughed, the kind of laugh that comes right before tears. At other moments, she paused, staring off-screen, clearly holding back something much deeper. She didn't say names. She didn't need to. The message was clear: she felt replaced before she was released. "I deserved a conversation, broken heart." One line from that live stuck with fans everywhere. "I don't care what people decide to do with their life, but don't make me look stupid while doing it." That sentence alone sparked millions of reactions. Fans split instantly. Some defended Diggs' right to move forward. Others stood firmly with Cardi, saying respect matters more than timelines. Hashtags exploded. Reaction videos flooded YouTube. The blogs couldn't keep up. Behind the scenes, regret or relief. Sources close to Diggs say he never expected this level of backlash, or this kind of emotional response. Apparently, he believed the chapter was already closed. Cardi, however, believed there was still an understanding, or at the very least, basic courtesy. That disconnect. That's where everything shattered. One thought it was over. The other thought it was unfinished. The aftermath: silence speaks louder than words. Since the meltdown, Cardi has gone eerily quiet. No jokes. No clapbacks. No memes. Just cryptic captions, and music studio lights burning late into the night. Fans already know what that means. When Cardi goes silent, art is loading. Final thought bomb. This wasn't just about a wedding. It was about timing, respect, and emotional closure. And while one person moved forward, the other was left to process, publicly, painfully, and in real time. One decision. One announcement. One reaction that shook the internet. And trust this. This story is far from over.
있어. 아래엔 간혹 도시가 보이곤 해. 그 도시에는 또 다른 내가 하늘에 떠가는 비행기를 올려다보고 있겠지. 난 하늘을 보고 또 다른 나는 아래를 쳐다보고 있겠지. 묘한 짜릿함 그 속에 머물다 보면 어느새 제주 행비해 신비한 세계로 나를 이끌고 거짓말처럼 하늘을 날며 어느새 제주 바다가 내게로 와 있네. 다른 나는 아래를 쳐다보고 있겠지. 묘한 짜릿함 그 속에 머물다 보면 어느새 제주 행비해 신비한 세계로 나를 이끌고 거짓말처럼 하늘을 날며 어느새 제주 바다가 내게로 와 있네. 있어. 아래엔 간혹 도시가 보이곤 해. 그 도시에는 또 다른 내가 하늘에 떠가는 비행기를 올려다보고 있겠지. 난 하늘을 보고 쳐다보고 있겠지. 묘한 짜릿함 그 속에 머물다 보면 어느새 제주행 비행 신비한 세계로 나를 이끌고 거짓말처럼